Ooh! Greetings friends and welcome to the Super Run Ability Guide. In this video I'm going to show you how to make your characters move super fast. I'm also going to show you how to add in custom animations so that you can differentiate between just walking or running. Alrighty friends, let's get stuck in. Ooooh! Okay friends, so we're going to start off with a nice little racetrack and, of course, our character. Now I'm using a blank basic puppet, but you can of course use the characters that you have in your own dreams. Okay, sweet. So we're going to go into the puppet logic, and the first thing we're going to do is actually make our character move faster so that we can get that super run speed down nicely. We're going to go into animate, get ourselves a keyframe. In this keyframe we're going to now press L1 in circle and then L1 in square on our puppet, and while we're recording we're going to increase the walk speed, we're going to increase the run speed, and not only that, we're also going to increase the acceleration. We can make it something like around 20 or so. You can also increase deceleration. This determines how fast you slow down when you move. If you have it quite low, then after you stop sort of pressing up on the right analog, you'll take a while to slow down. Okay, sweet friends. Now I think we're going to connect this to the controller sensor. I think we'll connect it to R2, and we'll name this speed or super speed or whatever you like, or even super run. I'm just going to call it speed for now. So now let's see what's up. So I've got my walking, I've got my running, and if I press R2, so now we're moving much faster. But friends, I'm not happy with this animation. It kind of just looks like the normal run animation, and I want there to be actually like a distinct pose when we do our super run. So I'm going to go back into our speed little keyframe. Then I'm going to go into our puppet, make sure that puppet mirror is on, it's got the little tick next to it, and we're going to give our character a nice Naruto run sort of a vibe over here. When you move their arms, make sure that you press R2 on their hands only and not their other body parts, because if you move the other like the upper arm or whatever it might be, it'll make it so that the arm flail logic, which is built into the puppet, will make their arms sort of flop around, and it won't kind of be straight up in the air. Then we're going to move their head up like that. Sweet. If you find that the arms are flailing around, just deanimate each piece of the arm and move it from the hands. Okay, sweet. And that's with R2 so that it has the nice orange lines as opposed to the green lines. Okay, sweet friends. Let's have a look to see what happens now. So R2, and we've got like our sort of arm position over here. That seems to be cool. There's still a little bit of arm flailing going on. If we see that, we might just deanimate it, move it to a slightly different position, and see if that helps it. This does happen from time to time. And now, okay, there we are. That looks like a lot better. The arms and the elbows aren't sort of buckling. So yeah, friends, there's a bit of experimentation that goes on with these things. We're also going to want to smooth the animation ever so slightly. So we're going to go L1 and square on speed, and we're going to make slow power up, make it 0.3, slow power down, 0.3 as well. So that just means that it'll take a little bit of time to speed up and get into our pose, so it's a little bit more natural and not so snappy. So there we are, friends. Whoa! Okay, cool. But one thing that I'm also not happy with is actually the legs, friends. Because when we run, the legs look kind of boring. Let's just do a bit of a demonstration. The legs, they don't look like incredibly over the top, and I want them to be just a little bit more hectic when we're doing our super run. And so what we're going to do for that is, sorry, there's a lot of going back and forth here, friends. We're going to go to our speed, L1 in circle, L1 in square on our puppet. Then we're going to go to lower body movement. We're going to make foot separation 100%. We're going to make bicycle feet 100%. This kind of just makes your legs spin. And then stompiness, we're going to make 100% as well, which basically just refers to how high your knees will go when you're actually doing your super run. Okay, friends, so let's give it a bit of a demonstration. Running and super run. So here the legs look, to me at least, they just look a little bit more sort of fast and runny and like we're moving at a fast speed, as opposed to before where it kind of just wasn't giving that sense of speed in the body. But yeah, friends, so that's pretty much all there is to it. That's all you have to do when it comes to a particular super run. If you want to add cool effects, you know, you could add, let's do a quick demonstration of, let's go to tools, Let's go to sound mode. Let's go to search. Let's go for sound effects. And we can add like a wind effect. So we'll go to ambient spots. No, we'll go to ambiances. Then we'll go to weather. Then we will look for some whistling wind or something like that. You can really choose whatever you like, friends. And make it so that when you press R2, there's a bit of like wind in the hair. You can also add like some all sorts of other stuff. So now when I press R2, I've got like a cool, like super fast run. You could add like a little bit of like a focus effect on the character's like eyes. And how you would do that, for example, is now this is all bells and whistles, friends. So you can totally bounce out if you're quite happy. But if you wanted to give them like a little bit of like a like funky eye effect, like they're focusing in, you'll go to cameras and lighting. Then you'll go to grade and effects. You'll put that down over here. You'll connect it to R2 as well. And what you're going to do for this is you'll increase the vignette strength. So you're going to go screen effects and you're going to say vignette strength and you're going to increase it quite a bit. Depends what you like. And now if we do it, it's like shwang. You can see there's a little bit of a darkness around the sides of the screen. That's the vignette. And it kind of just gives you like a little bit of like a focused look, like the character's like zooming ahead and they're only thinking about what's in front of them. Okay, sweet friends, that's just a little bit of extra bells and whistles that you can add on to your super run to make it a little bit more fancy. You can also add like a little effects. You can emit like sparkles or something like that. In fact, friends, since we're going for it, let's just have a time. We're gonna go gadgets. We're gonna go movers and outputs. We're gonna grab an emitter. Put that down over there. Then we're gonna get ourselves. Let's go search. We'll go the MM sort of basics. We'll go effects, and what I like to use is actually sparks. I find sparks is quite a nice one. We can reduce the size of sparks so it's not too crazy. Put it down over there. Then we'll go emitter, and we'll emit sparks, and we'll do that by our feet, around about our feet. We'll reduce the emit speed to 0. We'll make it emit very frequently. We can even make it 0.1 or quite a bit. But we'll make it so that it only lasts for, let's say, 1 second. And what all these things do is, we'll connect this now to R2. It makes it so that there's like a bit of a trail behind where we walk. So let's go. So now you can see there's like a little bit of like a bit of a path as we run. Okay, sweet friends. Whoa! I've added a bunch of bells and whistles, but I really wanted your super run to look cool. If you aren't getting enough of a sense of those sparks, you can of course increase the size, you can change the position, all these sorts of things. You can be like shwang, so it's like right as you're walking and it looks just like crazy and awesome. I'm having lots of fun right now. I love dreams! Okay, sweet friends, so that's all there is to it. That's all there is to getting yourself a nice super run for your dreams and your games. I hope you found this useful, friends. If so, please let me know. Let me know if you want me to make any other new videos or whatever it might be, new guides. Thanks for sticking around, friends, and I shall catch you on the flip-flop. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected. I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Woo! Hey, thanks for watching, friends. I just want to give a massive shout out to my Patreon patrons, or as I like to call them, the Mean Knights. Thank you so much, Tap Giles. Ooh, thanks so much, Tap Sensei. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Salt Levels Max, my first patron. Ah, ye. Friends, if you want to support your boy and get access to some bonus content, consider becoming a patron. Thanks for watching, friends. Peace out.